Hello! Last year I did not film a video about my favorite books of 2019 because I was really sick during the holidays at Christmas time. So today I thought I would film a video about my favorite books from both 2019 and 2020 and a few graphic novels that I really enjoyed as well. My top favorite books from 2019 include The Poppy War, which is about war, relationships. I think there was magic in it, and adventure and fun. So it was really good if you like adventure and war and fighting and strategy and stuff like that. I also really liked Ask Again Yes. This one was kind of popular at like chapters and stuff like that. It's about these two families and then their kids hang out and there's drama. It's like a drama infused book for sure. Another book I really liked was Blanca and Raja, about these two sisters who have magic, and then these two boys come to town and things happen, and it was just fun. It's just like a fun, cute book, you know, just a quick read. But it was cute and fun, so, you know. I really liked Night Film. It's about a murder and this like creepy director something. I can't remember the specifics, but I remember I really liked it. If you kind of like murder and mystery and adventure, I really like Night Film. Another book I really liked was If We Were Villains. My cousin was talking about it and I'm like, that sounds good. So I read it and she was right. It was really good. She has really good book recommendations. It's about college students who put on Shakespeare plays and then a murder happens and they're all friends and then you don't know who did it type of story. It was fun to read, and yeah, it was just really fun. Oh, I really like to study in Charlotte. I really got into Sherlock Holmes, and this book is just really fun and cute. Again, fun and cute. Where there's this girl, Charlotte Holmes, and her friend, something Watson or whatever, and it's just kind of like this little spin-off of these friends solving crimes, you know? I don't know. It was just really fun. Second, lastly, we have The Poet X, which is kind of like poetry, and yeah, it was just like a fun story. And then another one was Red, White, and Royal Blue, which I know like a lot of people really like that book because it's about like a prince and then a president's son who they start hanging out, and it's an enjoyable book. I really like it. Before I go on to my favorite 2020 books, I want to talk about some graphic novels because I think they're just really accessible. Some graphic novels I really liked was Heartstopper, Skims, This One Summer, Something Wicked This Way Comes, Laura Dean Keeps Breaking Up With Me, and Guantanamo Kid, which is about Guantanamo Bay. And so that one, I like how they take a serious topic and put in a graphic novel. Alright, 2020. The year. I didn't read as much as I wanted to, but I say that all the time. So the first book I have on my list is Normal People, which is pretty popular because there's, I think, a TV show based off the book. Yeah. And I know it's about this relationship between this guy and this girl through high school to university, etc. And it's a lack of communication that really drives the plot of the book. But it was just really interesting and just really enjoyable. Another one that I loved was Death Prefers Blondes. Super enjoyable. It's about this group of friends who dress up as drag queens and then they commit crimes. Like 10 out of 10 would recommend that. I really like the Starless Sea. The first half of the book I had no idea what was going on and it killed me. I hate not knowing what's going on in a book when you're just like trying to figure it out and the author's so secretive and you're just like, stop like being so secretive. Like, just tell me what's going on. I don't understand what's going on. It's like you're trying to solve a puzzle, you know, and it hurts your brain. That was that book for me. And then like once I got like maybe like 60% into the book, I was in it to win it. I like was figuring out what was going on and like I just really enjoyed it after that. Another book was A Little Life, which I feel like people either love this book or can't read this book. It's very dark, very sad. I cried so much, and It's just about this guy named Jude and his friends. They're living in New York, and Jude has had like the worst life ever. Like it's just like one thing after another, and it just unfolds through the story. Like you don't really know, and then you read and you're like, oh wow, like that's rough. And then you're like, oh my gosh, how could this happen to him? Like, and then it just keeps going, and then you think you're like, hey, nothing bad can happen to him now. Like, and then something else happens, and you're like, really? Are you kidding me? Like, give him a break. Like, I just want to hug him, even though he probably hates hugs from me, so he probably doesn't like hugs from anyone, really. I mean, so anyways, I love that book. I was obsessed. I couldn't put it down. Lots of tears, though. A book that I've never heard about in my life, don't know how or why I ordered it from the library. It was called Okay for... Sorry, my camera stopped because I was talking for so long. Anyways, so Okay for Now is about this boy and his family who moved to town, and he goes to the library, and he has this friend that he goes to the library with, and they look at these bird paintings, and you try and collect them, and then people in the town have bought different ones from this collection, so the collection's incomplete, and all this stuff. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. It was different. It was, yeah. And then lastly on my list is In the Dream House, and this one is it a memoir? I feel like it is a memoir. It's like short stories, kind of poetic, but it's really raw and vulnerable and real, and it's just like this author showed her soul, you know, in her writing. Her writing is so real and intimate, and I just really connected with that, and I enjoyed it immensely. Okie dokie. Thanks for watching. War.